Hello everybody. So hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to talk about the recent decision that has been taken by our government, and that is regarding the reservation for admission into medical colleges. So according to our government, this is a landmark decision. So let's see how much landmark it is. But before starting, with all due respect to everybody, to government and every official involved in this, I'm just talking realistically and logically. And still, if anybody feel I have said anything wrong, then please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now let's start. So what exactly has happened? So there is 27% reservation for OBCs and 10% reservation for economically weaker section (EWS) in All India quota scheme for undergraduate and postgraduate medical or dental courses from current academic year 2021 to 2022 onwards. So this has been introduced, okay? So according to government, nearly 5,500 students are going to be benefited, which might be very true, but at the cost of some other candidate, right? Which is very sad. And we will discuss soon of how and everything, and not going into the numerical and technical details of how much percentage is allocated to each community, etc., which you can read in this document. But the important thing is about this reservation process, about how this reservation process took place, which is ridiculous, and not the reservation. So there are two things which can be done, and the first thing is no reservation at all. So now we all feel that wow, this is one of the best options, this is the best option, why not implement this? But thinking practically, it is impossible to implement it for now, right? Any government, even if it will think to implement this, there will be so much opposition and chaos will occur, so this is not the right option. And even if we think practically, this is not either a correct option, because think once, if there is no reservation at all, then the person who can afford quality education will automatically get benefited from this, right? Because a person who cannot afford quality education, they cannot get into a college, leaving few exceptions. So, and now the gap between the rich and the poor will increase, which is not good, right? So this option is anyways ruled out. So now moving on to the second thing, that is reservation is present, and yeah, we do have reservation in our country. So now if we think with our brain and analyze the first thing what I said, then if at all reservation has to be present, then it has to be for those poor or unaffordable people, right? So that their children with some little sort of help, they can get into a good college and have proper education, etc. But the sad thing is that we have reservation, which is good until this point, but after this, that is reservation which is based on caste, is not correct or outdated, to be honest, right? The reservation based on caste might be good or great 100 or a few 50 years ago, and that's why our few great leaders fought for this, because at that time there used to be a lot of differences between each caste, economically and socially. So to reduce that gap between each caste, our great leaders brought this reservation for a few castes so that their status will increase and they'll get more social opportunities. But in the present digital world, where things are growing rapidly and still caste based reservation is present, doesn't make sense, right? We need merit based and deserving people. And you guys think once, when was the last time you have asked somebody their caste or made friends based on caste? The caste discrimination and differences and the gap between each caste is decreasing, honestly, right? And in urban areas it has almost zero, I feel, because there are many people from each caste which are enough educated and enough qualified and getting enough opportunities, and they are economically strong. So these people from other backward caste or any other caste who are economically affordable and strong doesn't require any reservation, right? Because they can afford quality education and everything. So why only general people who are economically affordable doesn't have any reservation? Why OBC and SC who are affordable of quality education are getting reservation? This doesn't make any sense, right? So if there is any difference in the present generation, then it has to be the economic conditions of people. So the reservation should be based on economic condition and not birth based caste system, which is baseless. Now look at the American system, how good such a system is, right? They are not only able to find the good minds and deserving minds from their own country, but they are also finding from our country, right? Which is very great. So yeah, that is it guys. So I hope you all everybody understood this. And so now the only solution is that government should look into this matter from the economical perspective. They should set some value, economic value, and below that whoever is present they should give some reservation, something like that. They should look into this matter in economic way. And we OBC and SC and ST everybody should also oppose this introduction of reservation system based on caste. Because we should not be greedy enough, right? We should not take things for granted, because at the end of the day, because at the end our main aim should be like we have to develop our country. So I hope you guys understand, and yeah, that is it guys. So please share this video as much as possible, and please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that is it. Once again, if I have said anything wrong or anything out, then please let me know in the comment section, and you can give your opinions also on how we can develop this matter and everything. And yeah, that is it guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe.